Hayden over the top, Muto making the run off his man into the corner on the left. Back it goes to Atsu, has a touch, now sends one in. Matty Longstaff was there, so too was Joe Linton, but it's headed away onto the chest of Hayden in the middle of Rochdale's half. Atsu down the line to Muto, no flag, he's got space, back to Atsu, again the corner of the area, into the feet of Muto again, who'd found some space in the box. It goes in, a couple of headers from Rochdale, who've just about dealt with it. Newcastle throw 5 yards from the goal line. Hayden steps up to take it. Rochdale have left one up, there's two back for Newcastle. Atsu to Hayden, gets it onto his right. High ball sent in towards Joe Linton, won't come down for Matty Longstaff, it's cleared. Henderson here with the layoff to Camps. Almirón wins it, knocks his man to the floor, and Sean Longstaff plays it around the centre forward Ian Henderson, who wears number 40 for Rochdale, to Matty Longstaff. And here is Matty Longstaff again to Almirón, back to Sean Longstaff, swung in there towards Joe Linton, it's beaten him, but it'll come for Atsu, left side. Tries to beat his man on the goal line and does so. Atsu pulled back and lifted over. Joe Linton got his left boot to it, sliding on the floor to the feet of Dubravka. And into midfield to Longstaff, Matty Longstaff it is, who gets it again from Yedlin. Tripped by Rathbone again, taken quickly the free kick, and Almirón in the centre circle. Atsu's pushed forwards, Joe Linton's dropped off, but now gets himself into the box as the ball goes wide left to Atsu. Hayden here, clips one in there, over the heads of Joe Linton and Muto. The Brazilian may have got the slightest flick on it, but it's keeper's ball.
Yeah, not a great ball played in by Hayden, oh dear.
Rochdale give it away, Fernandez steps up, Atsu's on his bike again and receives it. They've used him a lot so far, Newcastle. 0-0 though, step overs, beats his man, low ball. Almirón shoots and scores! Miguel Almirón finishes for Newcastle United from inside the area and runs across to celebrate with the travelling Toon army. More good work from Atsu down the left. He picked out the Paraguayan, had a touch, hit it with his left, flew past the keeper. Rochdale 0, Newcastle United 1.
Well, it's been coming, to be fair. We've dominated the ball. Atsu's seen plenty of it on this left side, giving them far too much space, not getting close to him. Good little ball played in, just sit up nicely for him, and he's hit it left foot. 1-0.
Almirón's second goal for the club. Steve Bruce really enjoyed it. Delighted and relieved, I guess. But it's the goal that, as John Anderson says, was probably coming. To the left back, Keohan. In midfield, they lose it. Muto pinches it back. Joe Linton up to the edge of the area. Joe Linton onto his left. Joe Linton, oh, it's wide. Well, he set it up so nicely, and the keeper gave him a lot of goal to aim at, but with his left, a low shot has gone wide of the post. It looked like it was going to be a certain goal, but he missed the target. It remains 1-0 to Newcastle.
Should score.
Corner kick. Left-footed from Almirón from the right, swinging in, headed away just before it reached Emil Kraft, but he's got there actually and tried to keep it in. Newcastle get a throw out of that, much to the surprise of the two Rochdale players who were with Kraft there. It's near the corner flag. Hayden's going to take it. Joe Linton far post. Muto comes short, stabs it back to Hayden, juggling the ball. Hayden turns, puts the cross in with his right. Joe Linton meets it with a header, got there before the keeper, but it goes over.
Well, Rochdale have hardly had a kick in this half, have they?
And when they drew with Spurs here a couple of years ago, Henderson scored one of the goals. And he got well beaten in the replay at Wembley. Atsu, nice feet, skill, drags it back. And it's lifted over to the right, and Kraft has released Yedlin once again. Joe Linton at the back stick, arm in the air. Yedlin goes on, 1-2 with Matty Longstaff, pulled back. Muto blocked by the knees of the keeper. Big chance for Newcastle. It's been scrambled behind for a corner.
Should score.
Well, Almirón did score, set up by Atsu. Flicked on by Rochdale from the goal kick. Kraft to Sean Longstaff. And then Kraft just pings it from right to left. Goes out for a throw on halfway. Just got it clear anywhere.
Just doesn't look the same player, does he? Sean Longstaff, he's just...
compared to 12 months ago. Here's Callum Camps, left-footed shot from 20 yards or so. Well wide of Dubravka's goal.
Hopeful.
To the feet of Camps. Plays it around Joe Linton, but back into his own half. Now Dooley's picked up a bit of space. Rathbone, edge of the area. Rathbone, diving save from Dubravka. Kept in by Henderson. Offside for Henderson from the shot initially. Almirón and Joe Linton stand on the edge of the area. It's given to the right to MJ Williams. So Rathbone on his chest away from Matty Longstaff. Rathbone, he's got Dooley to the right. Rathbone, trickling shot. Dubravka's palmed it away, and Henderson has hammered the rebound against the post. A narrow angle, close range. Could have made it 1-1.
Should have made it 1-1.
Here's Atsu, wide left, 10 yards up from the halfway line. Newcastle lead 1-0, Almirón's goal in the first half. Millwall 2, Newport 0 in the FA Cup. Almirón just in a deep position here. He's popped up everywhere.
He's struggling, Almirón.
Yeah, dragging his leg a little bit. No, he's moving but more freely now. Good skill by Atsu, beats Dooley. Then the cross, Joe Linton's header! Saved, pushed behind by the keeper. May have taken a nick off a defender on the way through, but that's an important save from Sanchez to keep it at 1-0 Newcastle. And Joe Linton with a decent goal-bound header there.
Well, the header's ricocheted off the defender's head, and it's a decent save by the goalkeeper.
Almirón going off, Ritchie going on. Cross to the right, and helped on to Matheson. Atsu's gone with him. Matheson still going. There's the cross. Rathbone in the area, saved by Dubravka. Massive save from Newcastle's goalkeeper, because Rathbone collected the ball, took it on towards goal, and from close range was denied. It's a corner.
It's a top save, an important save. It's a great take by Rathbone. Took it in a stride. First touch was good. Save was even better.
Corner to come in from the right. 1-0 Newcastle on the edge of the area. Because there will be some fans listening to this that would like to see Sorensen in particular get a run out. Here are Rochdale at the other end. Matheson, Wilbraham. Wilbraham a second time has scored. Rochdale broke from a Newcastle attack that they snuffed out. The 17-year-old Matheson put it into the middle, and Aaron Wilbraham, the 40-year-old, finished at the second attempt. And going into the final 10 minutes, the League One team have equalised. It's Rochdale 1, Newcastle United 1.
Well, it's no more than they deserve in the second half. They've had a right go. They've been in our face. They've been more dominant. They've been more physical, and we haven't stood up to that. It was all too easy for us. We thought it was all too easy for us in the first half. All of a sudden, we've got a cup tie in our hands.
They were almost in at the other end, but Joe Linton's through ball was cut out, and then they just got away, Rochdale. And now this is going to be an interesting finale. The first half was so comfortable, but it was only 1-0. It's gone against a blue shirt. Now Ritchie gets away from a sliding challenge. It's Atsu, wide left, turns, gets into some space. Good strength from Christian Atsu. Key to Yedlin, wide right. Newcastle pushing for the winner. Back to Key. Takes a touch. Key hits it just over. Sanchez got close, thought he may have got a touch. And Newcastle can maybe get away upfield. Ritchie, the furthest man forward, can't get there. Ryan forwards again, looking for Wilbraham, who's won it back in the box. Rathbone for Rochdale, just wide. Oh, they almost pinched it. All eyes on the referee. David Kutu blows for full time. and there will be a replay at St James's Park to settle this FA Cup third round tie, because leading 1-0 at the break through Miguel Almirón's goal and in complete control, Newcastle United, their lead was cancelled out, the lead that they couldn't extend, by a late goal from 40-year-old striker Aaron Wilbraham, who came on at half-time and was a handful. They could have won at Rochdale, but that effort from Oliver Rathbone went wide right at the end of the 90 from close range. John Anderson, it is a big disappointment to Newcastle United, who were in control for so long, that they now have to play Rochdale again for the right to get into round 4 of the FA Cup.